Let's go check out the new HSM drift car. We're doing her rat shit.
I'll drive a monkey.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Houston Street Monsters, back at it again. So guys, today it's a very exciting day, bringing you guys something completely different, something that's been in the back burner for years. I've been talking about it. I've mentioned it, I think, in a few of my old videos. This is how it starts. This is the first burnout truck, man. I'm getting a drift car too. It's finally happening. I'm pulling the trigger on it. I'm gonna stop procrastinating and do it, because if I keep saying, oh, one day, it's never gonna happen. I'm excited, you know. So we're gonna head out to my boy Rudy's, Texas Tire and Parts, and show you guys what's gonna be the new addition to the HSM fleet and what we're gonna be doing with it. Let's go. Make a quick stop at McDonald's. We're gonna put something in our stomachs, maybe some coffee, a little biscuit or something. Ya comimos. Let's get on the road and head over to Rudy's. All right, guys, we're here with Rudy, Texas Tires and Parts. Today we're gonna show you guys what I got in store, something new for the HSM fleet, something new we're gonna start doing, getting into. Let us know what you do, Rudy.
My name's Rudy, and I own Texas Tires and Parts, and I build drift cars. I've been building, working, owning drift cars for the past 12 years now.
Okay. Long time.
Long time, yeah.
Probably a little shorter than I've been drag racing, but it's still a long time. 12 years is a long time.
12 years is a long time.
He works on cars, he sells parts, tires, does all the work on drift cars and all that good stuff, and he goes drifting. You go out to events and drifting events and all that, local and out of state.
Out of state.
I think you go to Japan too, huh?
Yeah, we're going to Japan this year, so that's the reason why I'm selling this car to you.
Oh, there you go. Well, I might not be going because it's coming up too soon. Right? I'm trying to learn, so I've never been drifting. I know how to do burnouts, donuts, swing a car or whatnot, but I think drifting just requires more skills, and that's why I've always wanted to learn. I've always wanted to learn at least the basics of drifting. I know it ain't just like, oh, just go floor it and turn the steering wheel and you're good. No, if you're actually drifting with other cars, you know, you got to kind of do it at the same time and this and that. You're not purposely hitting each other, but is it still like racing though, like the drifting, right? Because you're trying to race, but while drifting, right?
I think a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of mechanical grip in the rear, and that's where it kind of cross correlates to drag racing. And then getting to the entry point first is a race.
All right.
The only thing that's different is that you're drifting, of course, but you have these zones and areas that you have to fulfill as the lead driver. And the thing with the follow driver is you have to mirror exactly what the lead driver's doing. But you can't have a good follow unless you have a good lead. So, and if you're outrunning that guy with the mechanical grip and the power that you put into the car, then
there's a certain point where you can overtake or something like that, or how does that happen? Like where?
If they're way off course, like these zones and areas, you know, like where you're supposed to be on track, and if someone's like way off in the distance and you have nothing better but to like make it better, like if it's an unfollowable lead, you're gonna overtake them, which happens very rarely.
So, but how do you win though? So how do you get ahead?
You don't get ahead. So
how do you win?
So drifting is you qualify, right? Same thing in drag racing. You have these zones. You have an outside zone, inside zone, and then an outside zone. Let's just say there's 3 corners, and we'll call it an S. And then so say I qualify higher, and I'm gonna lead first because I qualified higher.
Right.
You're gonna follow me. I'm gonna go on the outside zone, inside zone, which means the inside of the bumper, and then we'll go back to the outside zone depending on the course, and you're gonna follow exactly what I'm doing, right? And then since you're the lower qualifier, you're gonna lead on the second run, and then I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then chances are that you know, being the better driver in the qualifying bracket, that they could always, or that they're gonna win, but that doesn't always necessarily mean that. Because some people actually mess that up just so they could take out the top tier people.
It already sounds confusing.
Yeah, it is pretty confusing.
I guess I'll learn it little by little or whatever. But I thought it was just like you had to finish first or something.
No,
See, that shows
no.
you how much I know, like,
Yeah.
into the. I mean, I've seen videos. I've always seen it looks cool and everything, but the actual what to do, how to win, or how do you win the
And
event.
sometimes it's not even about winning. Sometimes we're just jamming
just
out.
having fun.
Yeah.
First of all, it looks fun.
Yeah. Oh no. It's
But
definitely
I
fun.
think it's pretty cool to learn how to drift it. I mean, you have more control of the car, you know, and I think you can use that in any other scenarios. You know, let's just say my race truck or something is kind of getting out of.
Learn how to control it, predict it real quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I've been driving the shit out of my cars in the little OJ. You guys seen it, and I've been doing a good job so far. But that truck's a handful, a lot of power and all that. But I feel like if I learn how to drift too, that might come into play.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, a little bit more. Not saying that I need it, but just saying I think it'll come into play too. So I'm excited. I want to learn it. Like I said, I want to learn the basics. We're gonna take some beginner classes. Rudy here is he's gonna teach me whenever he has time. We're gonna go out there to learning events. If he goes, I go. If he doesn't go, I'm not gonna go. So that's about it.
Well,
that's
good
really
thing to make it to all of them.
That's really the reason I'm actually pulling the trigger, because I met Rudy years ago through Mano Midnight. They're actually neighbors. That's Midnight over there. So that's how I met Rudy. And every time he would go over there, he would always be like, "Dude, you should build a drift car. You should." And I'm always like, "Yeah, I will. One day, one day, one day, one day." So, and I have been wanting to do it, but I mean, we're busy with the other racing shit and my job, and now we're doing YouTube. But this year I've actually been pulling the trigger on a lot of things that I've always said I would do, and getting a drift car is one of them. We're making it happen, and like I said, the only reason I'm pulling the trigger now too is because I know Rudy's gonna help me, and I'm not just going to some random event and by myself or not knowing anybody. So it's a lot better when you know somebody that's already in that sport. We're gonna learn it. Hopefully I'm not too old, because you got to be moving around in there, man. Your footwork, hands, arms.
My friend Edwin's 65 and he does drift weeks.
Well, I feel like
he
70.
gets down.
I'm not 65, but I feel like I am. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's a handful.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially in the beginning.
Yeah. When
you're learning everything, it's like you're like, oh fuck, what do I do?
Yeah.
But that's how I felt when I was racing too, like the drag racing. You got to worry about this. Did you turn this on? Did you put this thing on 4x4? Did you the boost controller? Did you let go of this button? All that stuff. So at first it's a little bit like nerve wracking at first, but you start getting the hang of it, and hopefully that's how it goes with this. And I get the hang of it. I get better and go to more events, and I want to get a little better before I start going to the ones you go to, because those. I think it's a bit intimidating, but
I don't think it's that intimidating. I think you just need the introduction to it. The drifting part is actually easy. To do the circles, to do the figure eights, and then to do the tracks. It's when you unlock the tandeming portion, that's when it gets like crazy to like be in someone's door without ruining their car.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It takes skills.
Yeah.
That's the most. Like I said, I can go and swing a car, do donuts, whatever.
Yeah.
But being able to ride like that, like they do, I mean, it looks like they're all.
Yeah.
In formation and doing
I'm
gonna probably come in and
I think about 3 track days in you'll be doing the full course, if not by the second.
Look at him. I'm blushing.
I think so.
I'm excited. I'm ready. Rudy says I'm gonna get hooked once I start, getting into it. So if I do, then it is what it is. Another money pit.
I think you're gonna be surprised on how much crosses over from drag racing to drifting.
Right.
With the just going down the line.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's good that you bring that point, because I also think like I think it's gonna give me the same adrenaline, right? Because that's why I like racing. It still involves cars, power, speed, and handling, all that stuff. So it's gonna give me the adrenaline, and we're gonna blow shit up. We blow motors. We're gonna blow motors up. We're gonna blow transmissions. So I should fit right in. So I'm excited. I'm ready. So without further ado,
let's go check it out.
Let's go check out the new HSM drift car. Let's go. Guys, before we continue this video, I want to come on here to remind you guys about the giveaway we have going on right now till February 1st, 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Head on over to the website, HoustonStreetMonsters.com. We got shirts, decals, posters, bundles, you name it. Get on there, make your purchases, get your entries, get entered to win this badass giveaway that's behind me, that's now going to have a 408 Texas Speed long block in it. So don't miss your chance to win this truck. Head on over to the website, make your purchases, and good luck, everybody.
It's okay, guys. He's learning. We're gonna teach him.
I'm not learning. I'll drive a motherfucker. You saw that though? First ever in my life.
I saw it.
Huh? Huh?
We're gonna learn.
Huh?
We're gonna learn.
Also, we were just talking about, we were just watching a video, and those guys are professionals about how they score you, the judges and all that. But before I get into that, I just want to go out there and have fun, kind of learn how to drift with everybody else, and not really compete, but just for fun. And what we're saying to is, hopefully, by me jumping in on this, maybe I get the other guys, Manuel, Midnight, Boyd, Russell, just like we did with the Crown Vics.
Yep.
Maybe they can also get a drift car and we go fuck some shit up, have some fun,
No one knows, but Manuel used to drift.
And I know he can, because
He can.
I've seen him do it with his big ass truck and everything
Yeah.
too. So that's the goal. Hopefully, by me jumping in on this, maybe they go out and get a drift car too, and we go out there and have some fun. All of us, we go out there and have fun. Not really to win the championship. Didn't you just win?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
The whole Texas series.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That fucking champion
Yeah.
cup, or whatever.
Yeah.
You got it in here.
Yeah, I do.
You got it. We're gonna pull it out. Where is it? Go get it. The idea is I'm jumping into this, but like everything else, the whole clique always, one of us gets in it and we all join in, so we have fun. Oh, look at this.
Look at that. After 7 rounds of drifting, I am the best drifter in Texas.
So finally, after 12 years, he won an event. Not
yeah, that's it.
Anyways, Rudy's good at it, and I know for the most part you're doing it for the fun too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like we do it too. We go out and race. We're doing hurt rat shit, and it's adrenaline. The idea is that if I'm doing this, I'm pretty sure the rest of the clique will go and buy a project car, turn it into a drift car, and we all go together and have some fun.
For sure.
Literally. Fuck some shit up. I'm excited. I'm ready. You guys got to check out the new to me HSM drift car. It's got some potential. Car feels like it's still got decent power left in the
Dude,
engine.
that thing's ready to go.
Yeah. That's the drift car. Have some fun while we're off season. Like we're not drag racing. We don't have anything going on with the race cars and race trucks. And there's a drift event. We'll go out there and have some fun in the drift car with Rudy and all the other guys, because I'm sure they're gonna get drift cars too. Rudy was explaining to me more. He was getting a little deeper into the technical side of it. Sounds like a handful, but I'm ready. And if maybe once I'm getting into it and it's too much, I'm just gonna quit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna quit. I'm not trying to turn professional.
It's not.
I'm just doing it for fun. It's just like anybody's. Somebody goes paintball, shooting or whatever. I'm gonna go drifting.
That's most of the. There's more fun drifting than there is competition drifting in Texas.
Okay, well,
So.
got something already for competitive sport, which is the drag racing.
This is not it.
And I love it though, because it keeps me going. I love competition.
Yeah.
Because it keeps me going. It gets my,
Yeah,
I want to
for
go faster. I want to be the baddest motherfucker out there, And in this, I feel like I'm just gonna go out there and have fun.
Enjoy your time.
Yeah, we do have plans for this car. We're already setting up what we're gonna do before we take it out to the first event, and I do plan on wrapping this car. So hopefully, we're gonna get with somebody to do a whole design wrap, make it look good and all that stuff. And if I get more deeper into it, we can start upgrading stuff and go from there. Well, there you have it, guys. My first little half-ass drift. It's only the beginning. Rudy here teaching me. He's certified. You guys saw the cup. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. So stay tuned for the drift content coming soon. Let's go. Oh.